welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, we're looking at a Native American tarot. So what card are we going to reflect on today? Oh, this one here's popping out. The Moon card, 18. Okay, Moon for me is about cycles, stages, being afraid, facing your enemy, unsure of sort of what lies hid in an unconscious way. Seems to be things happening in an unconscious way. So let's have a look at the Moon. Okay. Olaga, the card of moons. Moon of frost in the teepee. Moon of the dark red calves. Moon of the snow blind. Moon of the red grass appearing. Moon when the ponies shed. Moon of making fat. Moon of the red cherries. Moon when the cherries turn black. Moon when the plums are scarlet. Moon when the calves grow hair. Moon of the changing season. Moon of falling leaves. Moon of the popping trees. Unpublished notes of J.L.A. Gonzalez. Okay, the Moon is the second heavenly persona after the Sun, who faces the shamanic initiate. The Gringon Moon card shows a pair of scholars taking measurements of crescent in the night sky. The Carriel Tarot shows what we assume is a goddess, Diana. Oh, it goes on about the different things. Okay, the Native American Tarot shows all phases of the Moon. 2 wolves, or in the plains 2 coyotes, howl. Both animals are wild nature, not domesticated, not civilized, but original. So let's have a look at the keywords. I'm not going to go into all this reading, otherwise we're going to be here forever. So let's have a look at the keywords. Okay, as the Moon regulates the ocean's tidal flows, she's also supposed to regulate the tidal flows of life and death. The lunar cycle, whether it be a tidal, menstrual, or cellular, averages out to 28 days. It regulates the life cycles of oysters, eels, and mudworms, as well as those of wolves, coyotes, and humankind. The cycle was the same whether used by Native Americans, Wiccans, Taoists, or Druids. To all, the Moon had many faces and had to be courted for her blessings. Okay, why is the Moon so ominous? Case would say because it is the states of consciousness prior to full control. It is in the unconscious or subconscious and intuition or vision as opposed to intellect. Learning to control these states is part of the shamanic journey. The Moon is the guide who shows the way home, just as the trail of the wolf shows the way to water. It is the beacon, the light, the path, and the darkness. It also indicates time more specifically. Time in the sense of 1 month, 1 cycle, or 1 season. The warning is that because the Moon dwells with subconscious, she deals with illusions as well. The Moon is the most universal of all planets, for everything created waxes and wanes, lives and dies. In her highest aspect, she links the human with the divine. In her lowest, she is the waning moon, the witch's moon, the climax and substance of all higher forms. Let's have a look at it in the meditation. Okay, let's have a look at the Moon in meditation. Because the scent is 7 seas, the colour is silver. The meditation, I am mutable, I flow through life's phases. Affirmation, I see that life and the Moon are mirror images, and I am the tide to life's glow. Okay, when I get the Moon in a reading, for me, it has many layers, depending on the question, the context, etc. Or the spread used, the cards around it, surrounding cards can make a big difference here. But for me, the Moon can talk about the cycles, can talk about the phases of the cycles, like the stages of the cycles, the phases. You know, the Moon phase can be different aspects of the cycle. Can talk about the sense of the unconscious, connecting with our unconscious to find the answers through meditation, through reflection. The Moon for me can be about reflection as well. Can also be about facing the wild side that lies within us. Maybe we need to tame that wild side. We can also talk about enemies, but I sometimes think we're our own worst enemies in some way. Maybe the enemy that lies within our unconscious decisions and choices and things like that. That connection to the moon, the lunar energy, that sense of feeling like you're a little bit crazy at times, can be that energy as well. You think of all the aspects of what does the moon mean to me in this moment. And so you could think of it as being very crazy. It could be your emotional tide. For me, the moon can be very emotional, like you're connecting to that life's ebbs and flows. You know, sometimes you can be on a bit of an, like when the water ebbs and flows, the tide ebbs and flows with the moon phase. And that to me is about your emotions. Can feel like they are on a bit of a you can feel like your emotions are a bit like a yo-yo sort of energy. So there's lots of layers to the moon card when you look at it in many ways. So what does the moon mean to you in this moment? To me, it can also be about the challenges. So you've got these challenges, these peaks, where you are in this. And here you've got this arrow. You know, where are you aiming in some way, you know, with that, with your cycle? What are you aiming towards in your cycle? And the stages that you're journeying through, the path that you're taking, is the direction that you're moving in. So there's lots of layers to the moon. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessings.